Hey everybody, it's Mike with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters. We're going to be bringing you another video. I am a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. Here's how you can get a hold of me: by my cell phone, email, and website. Today's video, I kind of wrestled with the title of this one. Did I put the dirty tricks of homeowners insurance company, the dirty world of homeowners insurance companies, dirty tactics of homeowners insurance companies? Ultimately, it comes down to this is the dirty world of homeowners insurance companies. And we're going to be exposing, or at least educating you as to why they have different names and multiple companies. So let's take a look at why so many homeowners insurance companies, particularly in Florida, operate underneath different names. So for instance, ASI Preferred operates underneath, and it's really Progressive. State Farm Fire, it's really State Farm. Castle Key, Allstate, FedNat, now goes under Monarch. Tower Hill is operating underneath now Tower Hill Exchange. And then you have Truck Insurance Exchange Farmers, and there's countless others that are operating under this cloak disguise. And there's a reason for that. You can help the channel by liking this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. So this is a relatively, I'm going to keep this very simple. Keep it to where it's easy to understand for people as to what goes on here in Florida and the reasons behind it. So one of the reasons why these companies have multiple different names and multiple different companies underneath their umbrella is for financial reasons. So they can move some money around to make it look like to the state of Florida, whatever state they operate in, that their revenue stream isn't as hefty as what it makes out to be, and then they can add those gigantic losses from a storm like a hurricane and show that they're losing money. But are they? This is kind of like the ball underneath the 3-cup trick, right? Where you're moving the cups all around trying to find where the ball's at. This is what they can do with money. It's legal, but it's kind of a dirty way of doing business. So the other big part is if they become insolvent, obviously bankrupt, like a lot of companies have had lately in Florida, but not really in Florida. It doesn't disrupt the main brand. So you have Allstate, State Farm, Progressive. So let's say Castle Key, which is Allstate. Castle Key goes out of business. They become insolvent. It's no black eye on Allstate. It's on Castle Key. It's the same thing with State Farm. Same thing with Progressive. Same thing with UPC, who's going underneath a different name, and Farmers with Truckers Insurance Exchange. They're doing and operating this way so it doesn't put a black eye on their main company, and they could basically easier just write this company off, be done with it, boom, wipe their hands clean, but they're still operating in other states underneath the main name umbrella. So it's a sneaky little business. If you look at my third point, it's a sneaky little business loophole, which is why so many Florida insurance companies go belly up. So I did see that somebody proposed using, which I like this idea, to use the auto policy as a punishment. Meaning, if you don't write home, you're not going to be able to write auto in the state of Florida. I like that idea. Because there's a heck of a lot of money in auto for these companies. But they don't treat auto and homeowners a claim. You can hit somebody from the rear end, cause thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical bills or injuries to somebody, settle a claim for a couple $1,000,000 with some bad injuries, or hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you don't get dropped by your insurance company. You make one $8,000 water damage claim and you're being dropped. So there's definitely inconsistencies. And what's funny about it is they cry about all the homeowners insurance lawsuits in Florida. I can't imagine how many automobile lawsuits there are. There have to be 5 times as many. I don't know, but it has to be a lot more. So here's kind of proof from what I was just talking about. So this is directly from Castle Key from Allstate. If you put in, is Castle Key related to Allstate, or is Allstate Castle Key, something like that in Google, this is what you're going to find. Please note that while the assets and liabilities of the Castle Key companies are separate and distinct from other companies within the Allstate group, Allstate Insurance Company provides some customer services for the Castle Key companies. Boy, and this is how they all write this to make it look like they're completely excluded from the Allstate umbrella, but they're not. They're tied to the hip, right? That's no different than you having a wife and she has a different last name. We'll be like, well, she's different last name. I mean, no, it's all the same. So the different names and multiple companies means it's easier to go bankrupt, become insolvent, right? Easier to do this rather than put a black eye on your Allstate brand or on your Farmers Insurance Company brand or Progressive brand. This way makes it easier. So as I said, this is a short video, an overview of just something I wanted to touch on briefly in this dirty world of homeowners insurance companies. So when people and politicians feel sorry for them because, oh my gosh, they're going under and they're bankrupt and they're insolvent. No, you don't really know where all the money is being shifted around between all their different companies that they have underneath their umbrella to make it look like they're financially hurting. Don't feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry. They're the root of this by not paying claims, which is why there's so many lawsuits, which is why companies are going insolvent. But they also don't care about these other little companies. They just leave them by the wayside and then start something back up again underneath a different name, underneath one of the big company umbrellas, right? So if Castle Key goes under, they'll just open up another company, maybe call it White Castle, right? If ASI Preferred, which is Progressive, ASI Preferred becomes insolvent, Progressive will open something up called ASA Exchange. I mean, this is the games that are played, which shouldn't be allowed, but it is perfectly legal, so they do it to take advantage of it. I think it's completely BS, and I think it's taking advantage of people, and their obligations and debts are to pay claims when people are paying their policy premiums. So I don't agree with this. This can be stopped because you can make and enact certain laws within the state to prevent this from happening. So once again, my name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. And here's how you can get a hold of me if you have any questions or need help with a claim. Thank you.